boy, Pastor P.
It's your boy Mike J.
And it's Lily Dane.
I'm always about to say, it's your boy, Prevail the MC. I just stay super loud. I got to get rid of Prevail the MC. He's a whole problem. So listen, y'all. Last week we were saying that we was going to talk about facts and opinions, right? And so Dane looked like she got a whole notebook over that, John. She always doing a whole bunch of,
homework.
Be a lot I be wanting to talk about sometimes.
Homework.
And just in case, like, if the conversation goes that way, I always want to be prepared. Like, oh, got a topic for that.
I see. Okay. You got a whole bunch over there. But so let's talk about how our weekend went. Like, what did you do, Dane? Like, I know I spoke to you on Friday. You said you was taking a test and everything.
Yes, I took my exam. Guys, guess what? So, all right. So I have 3 English exams. I got a 96, a 94, and then I got a 92. I'm so proud of myself. Yes. I'm so proud.
There you go, Dane. Talking about.
Only got a couple more months, and this is be over. I'll have my degree. I am so excited. But this weekend, so what I did, I went to the Melanin Market. So those of you who live in the Burlington County area and the surrounding areas, and there were people that drove from Newark. There were people that drove from New York. Everybody was there. It was a great event. It was over 100 vendors, and I know it was over 1,000 people. When I say hot. Like I had to go outside for a while. It was definitely good. There was a cadet group that was there. They did a lot of young people. I posted it on the page live, so guys definitely go on our page. There was this one young group. They're going to Guyana this year. They just came back from the UK. It was just definitely an experience. They almost made me cry because I was like, let me stop. I was like, let me get away from here. I was like, do not cry in front of all these people. But it was just good to see the young people because one lady had said, she was like, yo, they could be anywhere. It's Saturday afternoon. It's nice outside. They could be anywhere right now, but they're here.
Yeah, that's definitely hot. Yeah, I seen you on the page. I tried to follow it as much as I could. Everybody was out doing their own thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And basically.
And I was trying to get interviews, but it was so loud
I seen you
in there.
The one lady. The young lady.
Yes.
She was like, what, 20?
20.
Yeah,
just graduated from high school.
Like
2 years ago, she started her business right out, Cranky Grannies. She was my one interview because it just like got quiet enough for me to go talk to somebody, and I was like, "Oh, she right there."
Right.
But that young lady, she hustling. I think she brought over 200 and sold out before the event was even over.
That's dope.
So I know she's working. I'm definitely trying to get her on the show too. I got her information.
Wait, that's it. We about to open up this platform for a lot of people. Oh, that's what I meant to tell both of y'all. I talk to y'all both about it, but so for the people that don't know, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have Robert in this place every third Sunday.
Right.
Just so y'all know, every third Sunday he's gonna come in here and he got some different people. I mean, like from actors, actresses, book writers. That particular Sunday is going to be like his in a sense, which it helps everybody. Right. So people going to see how the platforms help build with each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So every third Sunday, he's going to have that. I'm thinking about so much stuff. My brain is racing.
It seems
because
like
there's so much stuff going on. I have no idea.
Right.
Like today, I preached at the church, and before me and Mike could get out of there, literally, we had 3 more dates.
We definitely did
to perform to
go preach.
To preach.
Right.
And then do this. I gotta start saying ministry because I'm so caught up in still the world where you say I was performing tracks. So I was like, man, I was up there performing tracks. I was performing.
So he's up there performing your sermon.
Right. Performing no daggone track of here, you minister. So I gotta get that in my head because a lot of people be like, it's not performing no more. That was the worldly saying. I'm like, well, what is the difference really?
Pretty much because if you think about it, depending on the church you go to, people want you to perform because if you're not, they just gonna sit there.
They gonna sit there. You gotta.
They don't even hear the message because they worried about your performance.
That's true. What you actually doing? So, but them young people, we had them running around the church. I mean, you know what I mean. The title was "Make a U-Turn." You know what I'm saying, and then walk righteously. And we had them little kids getting up, turning around, making a U-turn. Matter of fact, Mike got the shirt on. I took my shirt off. The back of the shirt say,
"Y'all got shirts and everything."
Yeah, we
listen, you guys. Listen. So this particular performance was scheduled for next Sunday, the 31st. I had it in my calendar. I was excited. I was telling people like, nah, I can't do nothing on Saturday because I got to get up for church. I don't know how far I got to drive. And then they come in today and say, oh yeah, it was changed to today. What? And you got a shirt? Let me see your shirt. I want to see the back of it.
I had the gray with the black and gold. It was
you
know what I'm saying? And the young kids, they saw it. Like I left mine at the house because it was all sweaty. It was popping though.
But I'm glad you guys had a good time.
We had a good time there. That was definitely hot.
It was good.
I like it.
Where were you? Like what?
It was called
what city were you in?
New Life. It was called New Life.
Okay.
and it was in Franklinville.
Yes.
You had a good time, right?
It was really good.
I think that it was necessary for the young people.
Yes.
Like we really had the young people caught into what we was doing, and that was the whole mission. I didn't go there with the intent to get any older people involved in it at all. So they came to me and was like, that could have been a lesson for everybody. My goal was done. They told me it was youth Sunday. See, that's why they pulled me to that day. Because originally it was supposed to be that 5th Sunday, but they was like, you know what? Let's switch that. Bring you in for the youth. Right. So I was like, all right, whatever. Yeah, it was just a switch. Okay. So it was like real quick, and I was like, all right. It was like last minute. It was like a week away. He was like, "We're gonna change you." That's why you notice I didn't even have a flyer out for it.
You didn't. You didn't post it or anything.
He kind of just changed it, like boom. You know what I mean? Last minute. So that's what's up. And then another church reached out to us from Chester. They hold like 600 people. So it's like it's a lot of stuff happening. And then we left that service today and went to another church down the street. And they ended up giving us a date to come in there and preach. And so, you know, and that's Pastor Hawkins. I want to put a shout out to him, Jesus Recycles Ministry. I just want to say what's up, Pastor Hawkins, because he's covering me in the ministry, and I appreciate that, yo. So I'm going to let Mike talk a little bit about what did you do this weekend? You know? It
was kind of fun. Like, you know, took someone special out. We actually did a birth celebration for our daughter, which was really cool.
How old is her daughter?
She turns 10 tomorrow. So that was cool. And then with the presentation, like we actually did a skit where he
did a skit too.
He played Kane. I was able.
No.
You took me out. You took me out and starved me down. You ain't
what you got put me on blast? He like, no, you was Kane.
Yo, he was like, he played the whole role. He was like, look, before he did it, he was like, me being a big brother. He was like, yo, I hate this, and then so the role kind of was like that. He's my big brother, even though we're both the oldest in our families. He's my big brother. So basically, he slayed me like Cain did Abel.
I slayed
and he 8 times stopped me. 8 times stopped me twice.
That was all your that was all your week. That's all your frustration from the week.
Said, Mike, come here. I walked. We was talking. I just slayed him. Like boom, he fell on the ground. Everybody's like, oh! Everybody went crazy real quick. All the kids. It was sick.
Then one of the deepest parts was he got emotional at the one part. He was like, oh, I couldn't see. So he has this rag that he puts over his head. It was in a diaper bag. The Spirit led me to go right to the bag. He was, I couldn't see. Went to the bag. Ty was like, get my wipe. I'm like, nah, I need that. I need
that towel.
I had the towel. And that just went to a whole testimony about
because people don't know why I wear that towel on my head. So and that's really deep, and I'm not getting into that right now.
Right.
Because I might get emotional.
So we're gonna leave that alone.
And G's don't cry.
Not on the
Gangsters don't cry.
You can cry. I mean, because I already cried at church.
Yeah, he cried already.
About the situation.
He's like, I'm not doing it again.
He was boo-hooing. He was boo-hooing. He was real.
Yeah, it was real though. But I did have a reason of why I did cry. But I could say something about that towel that would make a lot of sense. The day before, I had the towel on my head, and I went to a park that had water, and I fell down on my knees, yo. This is a true story. I started crying because my body in pain, yo. Like, really, my co-hosts know that I'm in pain. I actually walked in this joint on the cane today. And so I'm in pain. I fall on my knees. I look up in the air after I'm crying. The trees is blowing, and they're going back like this, right? And y'all got to understand why I'm saying this. The trees are blowing. Mike came to when I first preached. There was a lady at this first sermon. She said, you and your wife are like, I think it was some type of palm tree. She said, y'all going to bend, but y'all never break. And it was crazy that in that season, I seen these trees. And as I looked around, I seen every tree bending in different ways. But I remembered her voice say, you won't break. But in that testimony, my wife was not able to carry a child. Okay. She kept, it was not happening. So she told my wife, she was like, you're going to have a child. You know what I'm saying? And it was the weirdest stuff. So when she said she was going to have a child and she told us about those trees, at the same time, the thing that I have on my head belongs to my son. It got basketballs and footballs on it. And so every time I cry, I wipe my eyes with it. So it's like I'm carrying all the pain on my head every time I'm going through emotions. So it was very like emotional when he threw it at me and I grabbed it. It just made me be like, and I looked at the towel and I remembered what I was really up there for. You know what I'm saying? So it took the whole sermon to a whole nother level today. And
it gave him some type of motivation. It hit a nerve inside of him. that shifted the whole gear. Like he went to a whole another level right after that.
Yeah, because the enemy has a way of coming to you even in the midst of what you're doing. So the fact that you couldn't see, guarantee the enemy was going to try to use that.
Oh my God, my eyes was burning.
You couldn't see and you couldn't do nothing. It was supposed to just stop right then and there. But put your right hand.
Yeah, it was supposed to stop. I felt like I was getting ready to stop preaching. Like my eyes was burning that bad. I was like, what just got in my eyes? Like it started burning. And I was like, I'm about to quit the sermon. But when he threw the towel, and I was like, okay. Because with that towel, the funny part is, remember I said I threw the towel in and God threw it right back?
Right.
So when he threw the towel at me and I caught it,
he was like,
nope. Oh, yeah. You ain't doing this show.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it was kind of deep, man. And for people that don't understand it, you don't understand it. But it's a spiritual thing. I believe in that. But let's talk about something. We really got to talk about this. I didn't want to bring it on the show today, but we have to.
Right.
We have to address some things. If y'all want to bring the voice of reason out to your situation, to any function that y'all having, y'all have to make sure that y'all hold up to y'all end of the bargain.
Yes.
We have put ourselves on the line for a few people.
Yes.
It's not just one person.
Yeah.
This has happened a few times where we come out to y'all situation, y'all late, y'all not there. You have people waiting for
no communication.
An hour, no communication.
Right.
I'll be there in 20 minutes. 20 minutes turn to 45 minutes.
Right.
45 minutes turn
into
an
nothing.
hour, and then or no show. Now that is making us look bad.
Right.
Because I had some people come all the way from Vineland. You a no show.
Right.
And it's
we out there trying to help
second
you with the
time.
people. It's not even the second time.
Well, for them to come out,
for their second time, right? But this is happening with us on more than one occasion, and that's why I said, is that a fact or an opinion? Because
that's a fact.
It's a fact. Like,
definitely a fact.
And now we look bad because when she hit me up, she was like, what's up?
Happened?
Like where you at? Like that was my gas for nothing.
Right.
Like that was my time. I wasted a whole hour of my day,
Right.
and for you not to show up.
Right.
That really make us look bad as the voice of reason. As it's not even just the voice of reason, as GSNJ Radio as well, because this is the umbrella that we're under.
We're all one unit.
One unit. So when you make the voice of reason look bad, then you also make GSNJ Radio look bad. Right. We brought you on here for interviews, and we told you we would help, and we reached out there for people to help you.
Right.
Like, look, we need some help. Blah blah blah. Come on, man, just show up.
That's all we at, and that's all. We're only asking you to show up because you're only asking people just to show up. Like so
what?
Yeah,
yeah. So that's the problem that I'm having. So as far as me, it's nothing personal, but I gotta gracefully bow out.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of that situation.
Right.
I don't want to put no names out there. I'm not firing off like that. It does. If people know who I'm talking about, that's fine.
Right.
But I'm not gonna put your name out there. But I'm gracefully bowing out. I won't be back out there. I'm just telling you because I've wasted too much of my time. Yeah. But I was like, and I had my son with me.
Yeah.
2 years old.
2 years old, and that was not a situation
come
where.
On, man. We out there, and I'm waiting for you for more than almost an hour. Yeah. You don't show up.
Yeah.
Then you don't call. I don't care if you hear me on here. Doesn't matter because respect is respect at the end of the day.
Right.
And I don't feel like I got any. I don't feel like that you even considered how I felt about the situation.
No, and no phone
because
call to
I didn't
say
get
my
a phone
bad.
call or nothing.
Right, that's true.
Nothing. No show. No call. No nothing. So I drove all the way back to Sicklerville, still without hearing nothing. So as far as that, I'm just gonna bow out. But let's get into the show, man. You know what I mean? I just wanted to put that out there. Oh, and Catrice Cornett, we hear you. Catrice Cornett, we hear you. We're gonna make sure that I think I can't get on my phone because it's live, but I have 4 dates from Catrice.
Okay.
She wants us to come out to her events. It's called Up Close. And she does it at a restaurant in Lindenwood. And she has a lot of talent coming out to those joints. It's spoken word, everything. And they want us to come out and have the station out there interviewing people. And hopefully, grab some interviews, get some people.
You were telling me that on Friday, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be something else for us. What I'm trying to do is, and just so y'all know, so that we can all move as a unit, is try to get the voice of reason in different places.
Right.
Different avenues. Like, Dane, we appreciate you for going out there to the Mellon Market, you know what I'm saying, on Saturday. Nobody else can make it. You showed up. You know what I mean? Like, if anybody can get to places, you don't just need everybody to be there. Like, everybody counts. So get out there and do the job. So salute to Dane for getting out there and doing her thing.
Most definitely.
And so we're going to get in as many places as we can. We got we just heard from what is it? 100 Black Women United or something like that. You ever heard of them?
No.
It's 100 Black Women United, and it's in my phone again as well. And they want us to come out and interview on their red carpet, and that's next month. It's 100 Black business owners, Black women, and that's going to be in Lindenwood as well. And it's like that was another connect from Ian.
Right.
Okay.
Ian reached out to me and was like, "Yo, since you handle yourself so well, I'm gonna give you another plug."
Yeah.
And so I thank Ian for that as well. You know what I mean? If you're listening, Ian, we appreciate you, man, because he sent me another text that wanted me to come out and speak to the mayor and a couple other people. And so Ian really been looking out because he knows that the Father to a Fatherless Generation is now officially out. It's incorporated, and he knows that I need to get with these big links. We in there now. Yeah. So shout out to him because we're gonna take Lindenwood over, and that's the whole purpose for the Father to Fatherless Generation. So Ian has placed us in a lot of different situations. So 1,000 Black, 1,000, 100 Black.
Look, you speak that into existence.
Let's speak that. 1,000. 1,000. It's gonna be 1,000. It's gonna be 1,000 because it's a lot of people going. I think Mike's girl's gonna go. My wife's gonna go. Of course, you're gonna be there because we there in the building. So, but it's a lot of Black women that's trying to do their thing that's going in itself. So I think that's gonna be hot, man. It's really not gonna be no men there, so we're gonna really kind of feel out of place, Mike.
Y'all be alright.
It's all good.
We in the building with a whole bunch of Black power women. Yeah,
it'll be alright.
Don't take us out. Look, we'll be quiet. We'll sit in the back. We won't say nothing. Yeah, we're taking all notes.
Y'all can be security.
I'm just be in the corner, just shutting up. So yeah, we sent them the information to their website and to their email address, and so they said it's cool. We got that locked. They're gonna give us the date and everything, make it official. So
that's good. I'm excited.
Yeah,
just make sure I get the dates and if things change, just let me know. Make sure.
You gotta be there. You gotta be there.
Dane is stupid.
I'm sorry. Look, they always getting on me. When I do something, they do not let me live it down until I have changed whatever it is I did. So I'm not letting you let that down. I'm not letting you live that down. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And I ain't getting no shirt. It's all right.
There'll be another one.
Oh, guys, and they went to the store again and didn't call or text me and ask me if I wanted anything. I went to Dunkin' Donuts one time.
Why you baking birth today?
One time I went to Dunkin' Donuts and didn't ask them anything, and here they go. They showed up. Look, they showed up with these. Look at this. These nice little cold drinks. P came in with a Slim Jim. You came in with the honey roasted peanuts, and here I'm drinking this warm, sparkling water that I brought from home. Look, and it's like I got a drip left, a whole drip left. Oh man! But it's all right.
Our facts or opinion. But before we get to that, yo, remember we was talking about R. Kelly last week, right? Mm-hmm. I'm telling y'all, I had to watch 3 or 4 different people. Why they bringing in these body language experts? What's up with this?
Right.
I've really been
seeing.
They
still on this?
Yeah, it's been a couple different ones. Like his body language is moving like this, and his head is going like this while he's saying that, which means he's guilty. I'm like, what is that? Now you need a body language expert to try to convict Cal.
But you got all these mass shooters and stuff that's just walking around and stuff like that. That's showing you their body language is direct, boom, boom. But we worried about R. Kelly. Okay.
Body language experts. All right. So what's up with that situation?
We're all these experts when we need them in the court for us.
Exactly.
They won't do it.
Exactly.
Looking at the body language of these prosecutors.
That's not opinion. That's a fact.
Yeah.
You're right about that one, yo. But I just got a little frustrated with that because I was like, dang, seemed like he in the pinnacle. It's like anybody that's in the pinnacle of their prime, they just come after you, man. And it's ridiculous. And it seems like it's never going to stop.
But you know what it is, too? We also have to look at it deeper because not only are they just digging it up for us, but then if you think about the conversations that happen, now we're against each other again on another topic. Right. That, you know what I mean? Like, because you're always going to have two sides of a story. You're always going to have people that are for and against. But when you're bringing up things that are only against one particular type, and now it's just us now arguing because now you have people who I'm not saying, and again, I am not condoning anything that happened that may have happened, not condoning it at all. But now you have people that are for, you know what I mean, that are for and against, and now we're arguing with each other within our own. Like, come on now, like there's too many against us already, and they know how to continue to make us against each other.
Right. And one of the biggest things, even the Michael Jackson thing, they want to do a whole thing after he gone.
After.
And he gonna try to kill his legacy. You can't kill his legacy.
Pull him out the dirt and let's get a test.
But if you think, but did you guys hear though? One of the accusers, they asked him like, "Oh, well, would you want his music muted?" He was like, "No, I don't want his music muted." So what the hell did you come all out here to say?
Right.
What was all this for?
Right.
What did you do all this for? Because I'm trying to figure it out. Like he gone, you didn't get no money when he was here. You was denied to be on tour when he was here.
Right.
What did you do this for?
Just to kill his legacy. It's like anybody that's black and has power, they want to destroy the legacy, just like they did back in history.
Yep.
Destroy the history.
Look,
But you can't do it. Like you still got it still comes back to us.
Because I'm still Billie Jeanin', I'm still PYT, and look, I'm not gonna stop.
Hey, I'm not gonna stop listening to the music.
I already told you.
It just doesn't make sense for me to do that. Like, look, my wedding song was a Kelly song. You know what I'm saying?
What song was that?
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out which Kelly
that?
song was appropriate enough.
I could have sworn your song was by B.
No, the song that I danced with my wife was it was Forever from Kelly.
Oh, I don't know that
song
side
that
of Kelly.
Says it's gonna be forever. Yeah, yeah.
You
ever heard Forever from Kelly? Yeah, it was a dope song. Yeah, it was. I think it was off the Chocolate Factory. But that's the song that me and my wife danced to, and I think it was our month anniversary. When she walked through the door, I played it again, and we danced to it in the living room.
So
you know
nice.
what I'm saying? Like, so I think every year when it's
notes.
our anniversary, he said I'm taking notes.
Taking notes.
Yeah, for real. Every year at our anniversary, I turn that song on and we dance to that song. Doesn't
that's
matter.
So nice.
Like that's what it is. Like for
Ritual.
real. Every year.
That's
and
a
so
ritual,
like
you know?
so for that I gotta kill the Kelly song.
Right.
Nah.
You ain't gonna kill my mood. Not on my anniversary. You're not gonna kill my mood. Not mine.
Right.
No, mine. You lost your mind. Yeah, because I'm trying to remember everything that happened years ago.
But one of the big things we got to do, we have to separate the artist from the actual person. We got to.
Yes.
But even Denzel, I think before Denzel did Training Day, he said, how do I separate my spiritual walk with Training Day? He was like, because I don't operate like this. But then his pastor told him that like that's your job.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but
that's your job. And,
Oh yeah,
that's
I know
a
he
job.
struggled
But
with
acting
that.
is very crazy in a sense, man. If you think about it, because if we go back to when LL Cool J played God, and what movie was that?
In Too Deep.
Yeah,
And
he was
had
like, I'm
to-
God.
And
nigga.
he had to go away.
He had to go
after.
away because his mind was messed up. His wife said he had to go stay somewhere. That shows you what those movies do to your mind.
Right.
So if those movies are doing that to the actor, what do you think it's doing to us?
Exactly. Right. That's why I'm careful what I watch now. Like I was a horror movie fanatic. But now when it comes, there's a difference between a horror movie and all these spiritual demon movies.
Yeah,
I ain't with them.
Getting off the chain.
I'm not.
with
Yeah, I'm not with it.
you.
Yeah, no, I can't do it. I can't.
I mean, like,
even that new movie coming out, Us, I can't. Look, I watched the trailer for. I'm like, yo, this thing, I can't do it.
You know what though? After looking at everybody watch it, a lot of people hated it. A lot of people thought it was whack. They said that the preview was not what the movie was.
Oh wow!
I'm still gonna go see. I'm still gonna go see it because I want to see it.
No.
But I've seen a lot of people on my timeline. I don't think I've seen one person that said that they liked it yet, and I'm a little sad. But I'm still go see it so I can have my own opinion. But wait, there's something I do want to say with this whole fact and opinion. I don't know if it goes along with the lines, but it was something I saw that aggravated. I saw it for a couple days, and it aggravated the whole hell out of me. You guys know who Kodak Black is? So he wrote a song. I don't even know the name of the song, but he referenced a young lady, young M.A. And he said whatever the lyric is, it's explicit. Like, she got a coochie or something, and I want something in there. Okay. So I guess after that, people were hitting her up, letting her know about it. She expressed like that made her feel uncomfortable. Now we all know young M.A. don't have a feminine thing about her.
Right.
So she voiced her opinion on how uncomfortable it made her feel, and he just continued with it like, well, you have a coochie, why would you not want to be penetrated? First of all, that's rape culture.
Oh, right. God.
Right.
That like you
Is
just
that what he said?
That's exactly what he said.
That's
it on his live.
disrespectful as hell.
All the way. But what's more disrespectful is I'm looking at the comments and I'm looking at people that reacted.
Wow.
And it is our females. Ladies. It is never okay if somebody expresses how uncomfortable they are. It is never okay. I don't care if she's straight or if she gay. All the ladies were saying, well, you do have a vagina, so what is you upset about? But I guarantee you, if she was straight, they would not have said that.
Pause, Dame Dash. Right. You know why they saying that? Because of how explicit her lyrics is about that coochie and all of the things that she say about she got a strap on and she banging chicks. So people are offended behind what she's saying.
No, they're not. Yeah. No, they're not. Because all the girls are trying to get invited. Because all the girls are trying. I'm talking about
certain people. They're offended. Trust me. If they wasn't, they wouldn't be saying stuff. There's a lot of people that be saying stuff like she just getting what she deserves. She talk like this. She talk like that. I'm just saying I don't think she deserves it at all. Period. Right. I'm just saying that, but it's a lot of people that be like, well, why does she care? You know, all the stuff she rap about. Why should she care that this nigga is saying something about her like that on a joint?
That's just like saying. That's just like saying.
But I don't think it's right.
No, I'm not saying that. But I'm just responding to like people that feel that way. That's just like saying if I decide that I just want to wear mini skirts and halter tops all the time, just because that's my style and that's what I like to wear, that does not give somebody the right to say or touch me or do anything. Absolutely. And my thing is when it comes to the ladies, like we have to stand together. Yes, okay, she may have her own lyrics or whatever the case may be, but if you're offended, then speak out on that as well. Don't speak out when she has spoken out against something that's being done to her. Right. Speak out on it all the time. Don't pick and choose. We have to stop picking and choosing what we want to speak about and what we don't want to speak about. And my thing is, I was just shocked at how many females it was that just was saying, oh, well, why are you offended? You do have a vagina. What? But you'll be the same one cursing somebody out for sliding in your DM, talking about some damn boo, you look good in that dress last night. You wanna pop off though. You want to go get your brothers and all this other stuff, but she can't just say, just stop. All she said was, I'm just not comfortable with that. Like, just chill with that. That's all she said. Just chill.
But what is he talking about her for anyway?
Right. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. She's gorgeous. She is a gorgeous girl. And I guess, I don't know. I don't know if it's just her rap. I don't know what it is about her, but he seemed to just be, in fact, I don't know, but Kodak Black do a lot of stuff for his own.
Is he doing it for attention?
Probably.
I mean, is he trying to
sell
a record?
Just like
is he trying to sell a record?
Probably just like he came at Lil Wayne not too long ago. He probably has a new album coming out soon.
Yeah, he's trying to draw some
it's
attention.
all the controversy. I just could not believe the amount of female response that came out that way. Like, but you do have a vagina, so why are you upset? What? That blew my mind. So ladies, please, can we just be united? Can we be a united front? If we're gonna be mad, let's be mad. If you want people to speak to you that way, then let them speak to you that way. I don't want to see no post. Let me stop.
Mm-hmm. But no offense, I think the women need to walk with their own integrity and royalty too.
That is very true.
Don't dress like even though that doesn't mean anything on that if you're dressing that way, but at the same time.
You have
don't dress the part.
Be expecting of what could happen.
People gonna come after. I mean, look how she dressed though. I mean, she tatted up. She looked like a dude. She talking about the strap on her joint, and I don't understand why she really even getting offended behind the situation. Anyway, it's Young Ma has said some disrespectful stuff on multiple tracks. So why is it that when somebody disrespects you, you in your feelings? I mean, it's the culture. It is what it is.
But honestly, at the end of the day, she's still a female, so she's going to get in her feelings.
I mean, but
I
mean, have you ever listened to her lyrics?
I have.
She's a whole beast.
I have.
Right.
She definitely
She's a whole problem.
She definitely is.
And they will get at you.
But that's why the ladies love her too, because she's like another dude out here.
But look what you just said. She like another dude.
I think I'm with her. Like. No, I think he's weird for saying what he said because there's nothing feminine about her. So I just think he's weird for even saying it. Like, to me, that's a boy. That's just no, she's always gonna be a pretty girl to me, but
I seen M.A. way back before the
I used to watch her videos when she was real thin.
She was definitely a whole different look.
Yeah.
A whole different look. Yeah. Long hair. I mean, a pretty girl.
Yeah.
When I look at her now, I ain't trying to be what did you do to yourself?
No, she's still gorgeous.
Hell no, I don't feel all of that.
That's because you're a guy. That's because you're a guy.
I mean, like,
she's not supposed to appeal to y'all now.
Yeah, I mean,
but when like you said, when she first came out, she had like the Aaliyah style. Like you could still tell she was a girl. She just had baggy clothes.
Yeah, okay. But my thing into that too is maybe because she lesbian. All right, whatever. But my thing is this: why couldn't she keep her same look and rap the way she rapped? That's all I was just, you know what I mean? Like, why did she have to go so left field with it? You know what I mean?
It's the same reason why some.
Wow.
Yeah.
They took the brand and
And
exaggerated
exaggerated
with it.
So they have to exaggerate anybody's brand. They got to exaggerate, especially in the game. If you're in the game, they got to exaggerate it in some way, shape, or form.
Golly, that's a damn shame.
Yep. Look,
Well,
it's all part of the.
Well, again, but then that goes back to goes part of the person being true to themselves. She's probably not being fully true to herself, but because she sold out,
I don't know
she
if
has
she sold
to be
out,
that part.
but she might just sold out for that cash.
Right.
I mean that game. That game is greasy.
Right.
That's why I don't bang with the industry like I used to. Cause the whole industry is just things you got to do to make a couple dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Things you got to do to make a couple dollars.
All right, who has the next?
We didn't do the facts or
I
opinions.
know that was just something that's been on my mind for a couple
we
days
just
now.
exploded on something real fast. Like we just went all the way left field. Dane went all the way left field for like 25 minutes.
Yo, that was burning me up for days, and I was just like, okay. And then when you said the
Why
fact
was
or
you
opinion,
feeling some type of way?
because it was from the females. I just couldn't understand. I just expected if it was going to be negative comments, I expected it more from the guys. It was more of the females that was just like, girl, why is you upset? Now Kodak Black ain't nothing to look at. If he said that about you, it's just I don't know. It's just my ladies. Can we next topic?
Well, we're gonna let you bring in a fact or opinion since you seem to do all of this research, all of this homework. They ain't coming in here with a whole notebook. It don't make no sense. Every single Sunday, they ain't be having like 5 pages of notes every single Sunday. You might as well write a book off of your notes.
You know what it is? I'm also trying to make sure I'm playing my part because I'm the new girl. I'm still the newbie, so I got to make sure that I'm still.
I think you running that new kid in the block in the ditch.
I'm not trying to make sure. I'm trying to make
sure.
sure.
You ain't that new no more. I'm so sick of this. Every Sunday, I'm the new kid.
I'm the new kid. I'm still the new kid.
God.
Okay, wait. But I have a lot, and I'm not sure how deep we kind of want to go. Oh no, we could do something kind of funny. So I read this quick article from JC Dios Míos. It's called "Why Telling People to Go Fuck Themselves Is Good for Your Mental Health." Sorry. Bleep. See, this is what happens when you got the new kid on the show.
You knew this stuff.
She knew that stuff.
Wait a minute.
I've cursed before, though.
Not
we
that
don't say
far.
that. You
Okay, so telling
this
this is why telling people to go themselves is good for your mental health. What y'all think about that? Fact or opinion? Do you think it's good to every once in a while to go tell people?
That's an opinion. That can't be a fact. It might be good for you at that moment, but that afterwards is going to eat you up. Like, darn, I really told him that. Man, I don't know.
Hold up. Repeat the question without the cussing.
Yeah.
Why telling people to go themselves is good for your mental health?
So why telling people to go boop themselves?
Yes.
Right.
It's good for your mental health?
Okay, so do you agree that every once in a while going to tell people to go themselves?
Hey, yo, if y'all listening, why don't y'all come in? Is it good to say F you? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, F you. Yes.
F you.
F you.
I don't know. When I was
and it's not all the time. It's just that every once in a while, because in our professional lives, we have to hold in so much sometimes. And, especially now being on the show, there's a certain standard that you have to hold. So sometimes, you do have to bite your tongue with a lot. And, and I'm one of those people, I'm still learning how to express myself calmly. You know what I mean? So, and a lot of times I'll hold things in, but every once in a while, for my own sanity, man, F you. Like, and I'm done with it. Like, I'm not gonna feel bad because I need to get, especially if you deserve it. There are people that deserve it. Please know sometimes people, if somebody has told you to go F yourself, you may have deserved it.
But see, the hardest part about that, at that current moment, you're good. Afterwards, because we're spiritual, that is going to be like, darn,
God's still working on me because I
shouldn't have did that. Later on, it's going to be like, man.
I got to that point where I shouldn't have did that. But I keep it real with you. I mean, a few years back, I was the type of person, I would maybe not go F yourself, but it felt good for me to tell you kiss my 8 double scribbles.
So there you go.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, for real, a couple years back, I did feel good.
Right.
I'm sick of this.
Right.
You can kiss my...
Especially if it's a repeat offender.
I mean?
If it's a repeat offender.
At a time, I'm tired of people doing certain stuff to me. I might cuss you out.
Right.
You know what I mean? And don't hold that against my belief. Because come on, man. Like, I'm not trying to hear that. Everybody like, oh, you a believer. You shouldn't cuss. Don't be a hypocrite.
Right.
Don't be a hypocrite. I just try not to cuss on the show.
Right.
Because it's people that's listening that's like elderly. But, I mean, don't act like I haven't. Hold on. Let me turn the camera around. Your mom's listening right now. But listen, I'm going to turn the camera around on myself. Just because I preach don't mean that I wouldn't cuss you out. I had to put that out there. I mean,
disclaimer.
But see, I know with us, if we are angry, it's good that we have an outlet. Like if I have a frustrating day at work, I'll call him or I'll call my lady. Like, yo, I need to vent. 'Cause I do feel like snapping, but I can't. I gotta keep my integrity. Because if I come out of character, then I end up being the angry black man. I work at the post office. I'm the angry black man.
Oh, yeah, they be making Mike look like the angry black man at the post office all the time. Mike be calling me. I just be listening like.
Whoosh. If y'all can hear what y'all done made this
real.
Man say.
Oh, my God. It's really real because they really be coming after him. Like, I be like, yo, is it racist in there?
Yo, the crazy.
Like some of the stuff they be doing to him.
The crazy part, the one day, right, me and P had a meeting, right? So I'm thinking I'm getting out on time. My supervisor's like, yo, you got to stay. I got to go. He's like, that's a direct order. You must stay. Hold up.
Grown.
Well, this a
Yeah, a
plantation?
direct order. I've heard that.
This is jail. What is this?
Yeah.
Then they took all the clocks down. They said they took all the clocks down because the carriers are too busy looking at the clock rather than going on the street. So I'm like, see me and tell me I got to walk around and see no clock anywhere? So I got to pull out my phone. Then they be like, don't be on your phone.
Don't pull your phone out.
Bro, I need to know what time it is.
Yeah, I need to know. It's break time.
Break
time.
The post office is crazy. It's a glorified warehouse job, to be honest with you. That's the fact.
You said it's a glorified what?
Warehouse job.
He said it's a glorified warehouse. Yo, he said glorified warehouse job. That's all it is.
That's
it's a high-paying warehouse job.
That's what it sounds like.
So
because obviously my brother is a postal man, and I know he be out there in the summertime and be sweating, and it's a glorified warehouse job. Right. Sweating and be cold.
It's government. That's why he said you get paid. But it's just a warehouse.
Wait. Time out. We're considered federal. We get paid by ourselves. The government funds us, but we pay ourselves. They control us. We can pay ourselves. It's like a nonprofit, but we get ran by the government.
That's an oxymoron.
No.
That's the best legal oxymoron.
That's how real it is.
That's how real it is, though.
That's how real it is.
Slavery.
I'm telling you. Nah. Look. If they want the stamps go up, they put the stamps up. Stamps went up 5 cents.
They just do what they want. They some damn bullies.
I'm saying, like, it's going up to just mail.
I'm telling you, it's like the mob. Once you get in, you can't get out. I'm serious.
It's only one way in and one way out. Like you want out?
The post office is the mob.
Like you want out? Like, oh no, you know too many secrets. Right. Nah, you want out? Nah.
Only way out is the box. You understand that?
And then they're gonna charge you for that 13 by 8 box.
We're gonna charge your grandmama. Right. That's who we gonna charge when you go on? That's messed up. Charge you ain't pat, nigga.
Right.
That's messed up.
Right.
Ship you out in that box in the back.
Right.
We got a box just for you.
Oh, you want to leave? Oh, okay.
We've been bringing in disposable coffee to get rid of half the post office for the last year. Y'all niggas don't even know.
Like, bubble wrap and everything.
Like 3 years ago, they tried to fire me. I was they tried to fire me, right? But we're protected by the union. So I'm like almost, I think a day before I'm supposed to get my unemployment. They're like, you're hired back. Really?
Ain't that messed up? I remember when he was out of work for all that time.
I was like,
as soon as he was getting ready to get unemployment, they was like, oh no, come back.
Wow.
And he was without work or nothing.
Without work, that ain't no money. All right, so now here you go. We'll pay you again. That's messed up.
He was out of work for all that time. I remember he came to me. He needed a couple dollars. And then all of a sudden he was like, they hired me back.
So now you gotta wait that another 2 weeks. Like,
yo, I had the paperwork and everything on the
He had the paperwork and everything.
Oh yeah, they knew exactly. Look,
they knew
they was watching that clock. Like, all right.
So you was out of work. I think he was out of work for a couple weeks.
That's
it was a couple weeks,
and
money.
Then you had to wait for another 2 weeks to get that paycheck.
Right.
Wow.
That's what I mean. They some mobs. They gangsters. They do what they want.
Definitely are.
I remember Mike called me one time. He was like, I get off at 11. I'm gonna be right there. Right? I get off at 11. I'm gonna be right there. Right. He called me back. He was like, they just said ain't nothing I could do about it. I gotta stay.
What?
I was like, what? He was like, and look, we had plans. Like we had business meeting. He was like, ain't nothing I could do. He was like, his boss just came up to him and was like, you can't go nowhere.
Yo, Warden said I had to stay.
They do that to him all the time. I'll be like, Mike, didn't you tell him you had something to do? He might be like, I got off tomorrow. Then 4:30 in the afternoon, his phone will ring. They'll be like, sorry, you ain't got off tomorrow.
You ain't got off.
Mike, he done made plans and everything. They do not care. They bullies, man. I'll be like, wow. But, all right, so let's get back to this.
All
Dane.
right, so we all agree, well, except for Mike.
Oh, I agree. I just don't say F you, but I've told somebody to kiss my A double scribbles. But a couple years back.
But it's all about.
But I don't even think you have to cuss at a person.
No,
I think you can just let off some anger and some rage.
It was just the,
that was just the
perfect example. Like kind of with me and P. If he's mad at me, he'll snap out at me real quick. But then he'll be like, yo, you want to give me something to eat? So he might curse me out. But minute he like, yo, get something to eat.
Dad, he put me right on blast.
I'm just saying,
right on blast.
Vice versa though. Man.
Like the angry girlfriend. After a fight,
I had to think about what he just said. Yo, right on the show.
Ain't that what guys say? The best thing after an argument with a girl, just ask her if she wants something to eat. She be like, all right.
No. I mean, I just cuss him out, but it don't be in a bad way. I mean, I get on you, don't I?
Sure enough, do.
I mean, that's just me. But after that, I'll be like, yo, we good. Like what we gonna work on now? Right? I done said what I had to say, so I'm good in my mental.
Exactly. So it's good for your mental.
You know what I mean?
Every once in a while, it's good to just get that out and just like let somebody know, like you can still filter it. Just let them know how you feel.
But I think the matter is being able to approach them later and show them love too.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go cuss them out and be like, you ain't never like you see the person next to you and be like, oh man, I cussed them out. They didn't do nothing.
You make me cuss
Your mom said conversation ain't no joke. With the crowd faces. Then I think this is your sister. She said, nope, it's not. Then your mom said, they having too much fun.
Look.
Talk to your mom and they putting the hearts and stuff.
Because you know why? Because my mom knows. Like people always, I'll be like, Mom, stop telling people I'm crazy. She'll be like, yes, you do. Some people only understand that. Exactly. Sometimes people only understand you and only will take you seriously when you black out. And and my mom will tell people, they be like, oh, your daughter's so sweet. And she be like, make her angry. I'll be like, Mom, stop telling people that. People would just think I'm crazy. She'd be like, make her angry. Say something. Make her angry. But it's just, people, and that's the thing. I people do sometimes take my kindness for weakness because I'm trying to be a sweet person. Because when I black, and I try not to do that because yes, there are times where I will feel bad after, but don't make the necessary occur. Just don't.
So I guess
just don't do that.
That's a rare occasion, huh?
It is a rare occasion because I've gotten to the point where I won't allow something. It has to be like super. Like once you become a repeat offender, you are automatically grounds for a cuss out. Just know that if I've told you something more than once and I have to tell you again, you are a repeat offender. I just don't care. And I'm not going to feel bad after that because I've told you more than once not to do that or not to say that or whatever the case may be. But yeah, God's still working on me because after I've gotten that off my mental, I don't be feeling bad.
So fact or opinion, Mom, Yolanda Thomas is on here. so just because we save, she said, don't mean we got to take no stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Fact?
That's a fact.
Just because we saved, don't mean
she tell her congregation that all the time.
Huh?
She tell her congregation that all the time.
But that's fact.
But see, I think people think because you save, you supposed to take so much from them.
Right.
That's what be bothering me. You're not gonna sit up in my face and yell at me all day, cause what's about to happen is I'm gonna punch you in your mouth.
Exactly. Because look, it ain't in the Bible. But I'm pretty sure Jesus had a couple of arguments or two. It ain't in there. But I know somebody done got on his nerve.
He did when he flipped
he whipped them. He whipped them out. The money changers. He whipped them out the jump.
He probably cussed. But right after he was like, Father, forgive me.
Well, I'll take it to the all right. So look,
he walked out.
I'll take it to the altar then. I'll take it after I cuss you out. I'll take it to the altar.
But Father, they did you wrong. I'm sorry, but I had to do it.
I'm sorry.
I'll take it to the altar, but look.
I mean, she right though, and I feel the same way. Just because we saved, I think that a lot of people really try to put me in that box. There's been some times where, oh my God, and my wife probably listens. I don't care. There was a time when me and her got at it real quick, right? And I said something, and she'd be like, okay, Pastor P. Okay. What? Look, Kevin Hart. What? Okay, Pastor P. You pastor, right? What? Why you have to change it up like that? Right. We married. We in the bedroom. We having a disagreement. Oh, all right, Pastor
like,
P.
Where, baby? You just gonna play me like that? You
What? For real? Like, you just switched it up. All of a sudden, it just went from husband and wife to, okay, Pastor P. Yeah.
Go be your title now. Go be your title. I don't want you to be Glenn no more. Be your title.
Be your title in this bedroom. I was like, she done lost her daggone mind. She switched it up fast. All right, Pastor P. See how you acting? See how you acting? I was like, yo, for real?
He like, you too? Yeah, baby, like, you too?
You too, huh?
Like, don't do that. Don't do that, baby. Don't do that. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
Oh, you gonna be like,
that's when you go play forever. Just go on the next time, just go on and play forever.
Yeah. You acting just like the world in the bedroom, huh?
Sis, I ain't laughing with them. I'm not.
You are.
Nope.
Yeah, you are.
Nope.
Oh,
nope.
I'm
not getting me caught up in that one. Nope. Nope.
Oh, man.
Wait.
Huh?
I got a lot of deep stuff in this notebook.
Well,
though. I don't know how.
Well, go to it.
Who?
You playing right now.
What happened? Why I got quiet?
Because I was looking at my notebook, seeing what I wanted to say next. All right.
What?
All right. Okay. Because when I start looking down, I'm not sure how much of it is like really fact or opinion
5.
or
turn to page 5.
Or
question.
I think the bacon burnt head again. Come on.
Okay, so there was something that I was watching, and me being a paralegal, it kind of set a tone of where I believe I would want to go once I'm fully done. So I was watching something. BET has this show called Injustice, and one of the topics was cash bail. You guys know what cash bail is, right?
Explain.
So cash bail is when you commit a crime, you have your arraignment, and the judge will go ahead and set bail. Okay. And 9 times out of, well, I don't want to say 9 times out of 10, but a lot of times now it's a cash bail where there is no bail bondsman, because there's a lot of bail bondsmen like opening now because, just trying to help people, with that whole thing that can't afford bail. But now a lot of judges are doing cash bail, where if you ain't got the money, you sit in jail. But then if you think about it, the whole innocent until proven guilty, that's the whole loophole. Fact. Loophole. There is a loophole in innocent until proven guilty, because all they have to do legally is arraign you. As long as they arraign you in the required time, they put a cash bail on you that you cannot afford. You are sitting in jail now until you are awaiting trial, and that could be longer than what your sentence could actually be for whatever petty crime or whatever crime it is.
I know, because it's funny that you said that, because they even got so deep to have that cash bail on Kelly for child support.
Yes.
He had to have the actual cash for his situation. Like, yes. I think it was like $100-something thousand.
Yep, it was $160,000.
And he had to have the whole $160,000 to get out. I was like, this child support.
Exactly. So they figured
bullying.
They could not get him on all these accusing things, all this stuff. They could not get him on that. But how can we get him child support? Make it cash where he cannot afford it. So now he will sit in jail.
He sat in jail.
Sat in jail for child support.
And that's not even criminal.
Nope.
Right. That's you know what I'm saying? That's why I be like, how you gonna keep locking everybody up for these civil matters like that? And then with a civil matter, you make it cash bail?
Cash bail.
That's crazy.
So we're gonna hold you.
And there are a lot of people sitting in jail right now, not because they got convicted, have not been convicted of anything, have not even gone to trial. It's because they can't afford the cash bail.
So what question is that? Is the fact or opinion?
Do you think, fact or opinion, there's a loophole in the whole innocent until proven guilty?
Of course.
Absolutely. And I think they're doing a lot of that so that they can get more money. You know, the prisons make so much money off of us a year. Definitely. So by them having to keep you in there, they're going to make so much more money off of us. That's I think
it's
like
a 40. I think I read the statistics. It's like a 47% decrease in revenue if cash bail was eliminated. They're not giving up that money.
Of course not.
At all.
Especially when they can get you inside and give you for that work. Actually, that's
You know
what
what used to be funny? I've been locked up for child support before, and it was a crazy situation because with the child support for my daughter, I had to go in and I seen the video judge like the same day one time and was out the same day. But now with this cash bail type situation, they know like because it was like, yo, I seen the video judge, ROR. I'm good. I'm gone. So most people be like, yo, I'm going to just wait to see the video judge. Even if it's 2 days, I'm going to just stay in here for 2 days, see the video judge. He going to ROR me. I'm gone. But now they like, nah.
Nope.
Nah, my boy, he couldn't get out unless he had $1,000. Now they like, nah, you just sit there, you know what I mean, until you can come up with that money. I don't think that's fair at all.
And then when you think about it, where's the money really going? Does it go to like did your daughter's mom actually get this
and
money?
You know what's funny about that? They are taking a percentage of that. Because when I looked at my my child support situation, I was like, wait, I'm still behind. Hold up.
Like
Something
I
ain't
just
right.
paid.
Like
That's because the money that they give out for whatever they give out in assistance is considered a loan.
But my baby mom never was on welfare.
Because they're taking the money that they took from you and they're calling it a repayment for the assistance that your daughter may have got.
No, but she never got assistance though. That's what I'm trying to say.
May have got.
So
may
they're
have
going
got.
off a possibility assistance.
May have got.
Oh, so it's a possibility.
Possibility assistance. So this interest is just in case she goes on.
That's bananas.
That's crazy.
That's bananas right
That's
there, boy.
crazy.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
They said that's a fact.
That's a
That's
fact.
opinion. That's what they do. They some
fact.
bullies, man, and that's what
crazy.
they do. A whole fact. So when you look at it, you're like, wow, I still owe this amount, and I'm like, I've been paying. Like it feel like you paying a credit card debt. It feel like you always behind with that
Because
interest.
you're paying that interest.
With that
Yeah,
20% interest, you be like, oh
interest.
man,
Like, they
I gotta
getting
pay
you.
the extra interest so I can
Getting you.
pay this thing down.
And then all them child support sweeps and raids and stuff. I was like, man, they be killing you just for some dumb stuff. This cat's out here on the block doing the most. And so, like, let's go to the next one. What we got?
Y'all got one?
Now
I
we're
came
going
up
with
with
your notes.
Oh, y'all going with my notes.
Well, you know the one that came out.
Oh,
with
okay.
yesterday?
Wait, no. I got to go one then. Okay. So there is a Kentucky governor, and he has made it a point to admit that he has exposed his children to chickenpox. He has 9 kids, and he exposed them to chickenpox because he does not believe in vaccinations. So, factor opinion. Should the government mandate vaccines? You have children, so I don't have any kids.
I really think that the vaccines are more dangerous.
Then
If you ask me, I wouldn't want to give my kid the vaccination.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're putting the poison
in
the
them.
kid.
In their body.
because
Yeah,
you're
so-
literally giving them
But
whatever
they try
it
to
is.
make it so your kids can't go to school unless they get those vaccinations.
Right.
And that's what they doing the most with that. You know what I mean? So if we can get back to a place where we could teach our own kids and we had our own school systems and stuff like that, absolutely no, I'm not doing the vaccinations. But it's,
because
it's just
like our grandparents, they didn't get vaccinated,
they didn't do that.
and we got grandparents. People got grandparents that's 102. Perfectly, you know what I mean? Like, so I agree. I don't feel that the government should mandate vaccines. It definitely should be an option for a parent. Because there are some parents who feel like, oh my God, my child's just gonna get sick if they're just not precaution and they're just not prepared. So I think it should be up to the parent.
I personally, when it comes to flu shots, I haven't had a flu shot.
me
I haven't had one in years.
And
I don't do the flu shots.
I don't get sick. So
I don't do the flu shots.
So I believe that if I ever get a flu shot, I'm gonna get sick.
Oh,
Because they're putting it into my body. So it's really about us building up our immune system, especially our children, so that they could actually be able to fight it off themselves. Because the body is supposed to self-heal. Supposed to self-heal itself. It's never supposed to. You're not supposed to use this man-made vaccinations that they have out there.
And that's definitely a fact because I got the flu shot one time. Didn't even realize they were giving me the flu shot. Had the worst. And not only did I get the flu, I had bronchitis for the first time.
Let me tell you. I was about to say the bronchitis. I was about to tell you, my mom actually got the flu shot 3 times in 1 year. Like, why?
Because the
it was
strains
like
are
you need the
different.
strains.
Yep.
Yeah, the different strains. I'm like, well, why you keep going back and getting it? And then next thing you know, she's sick. And then next thing you know, she got the bronchitis. And then next thing you know, she need more asthma medicine. And then I'm like, they just making it worse.
I walk around with I have 2 pumps. There's one in my purse actually 3. There's one in my purse, one in my glove compartment, and one in the house because ever since I had the burn, I now need a pump. Like it's the worst thing. And I was like,
50 years ago, the government used to give people diseases. We got people logging in.
Hold
y'all.
on, what's the fact? Hold up, somebody just gave us a fact. Said 50 years ago, the government used to give people diseases for experimentation.
Mm-hmm. That makes
Definitely.
Sense. That's what. No.
That makes a lot of sense.
It does.
And what type of people were they giving them diseases to?
Of course, the colored people.
What do you think?
The colored people.
The colored people.
The colored
Yo,
people.
look, let me tell you something. I think we being cloned. I think we are secretly being cloned.
Yo, let me tell you something. Today, before we got here, something clicked on my button. It was like the joint that was talking, and it was like, Pastor P, I'm here to assist you. How can I help?
That thing was weird.
Didn't it say that?
Your Siri?
Yeah.
Or Marsha or whoever is on your phone?
It was just said out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was like, Pastor P, I'm here to assist you. How can I help? I said, Mike, am I hearing something?
Like, why your phone just say that?
No, it
make
just
no
said it out
sense.
of nowhere. My phone was just like,
see?
Pastor P, I'm here to assist you. How can I help? I was
What?
like, wait.
Help me with what?
Help me with what? And I didn't say nothing to the phone. The phone just started talking to me. I didn't say nothing to
I'm
it.
telling you, I think.
But that's that where you'd be like, yo, is we cloned? Because, like, am I bugging? Like, what's going on? Like, it's wild. But if we're not cloned, the days is coming.
It's coming.
Very soon.
Because, melanin is on the market.
It's very
we
soon.
a high price. We a high price. And
they need our bodies to do
Yes.
any type of testing.
Mm-hmm.
They
You know, it's a fact. All these bodies is coming up missing.
Here's a fact right
these
here.
young women.
They have to do a test
What is it,
on a
62,000?
black rat. They can't do it on a white rat. They got to do a
Let's see.
black rat,
That's crazy.
which is the melanin, because of the melanin. They can't do no testing on a white rat.
That's crazy.
They can't.
Your white rat.
So for all the people who are out there tanning, stop tanning. You don't want to be on the list. You don't want to have a price tag on you. Stop tanning. But this melanin is
But
type
don't get us
beautiful.
wrong. We love our
Yeah,
melanin.
yeah. This
melanin.
melanin is type beautiful. I can't wait. I can't wait till we just have all sunshine because I love the sun. I get a little golden. Oh, you know what? Speaking of, I want to go to Miami because Miami sun a little bit different. Miami sun make me golden. This Jersey sun make me charcoal.
So this Jersey air sucked too.
Yeah,
How
it
many people
does.
really know that? Like when I went out to LA, I could breathe so much better, man. When I came back to Jersey,
It's like,
so about an hour off the plane, I was like, what's wrong with Jersey? I was out there living in LA feeling good. I came back, I was like, golly, I'm taking my bronchitis joint again and everything. I'm like,
yeah, this Jersey stuff.
I don't know what's wrong with Jersey. You know what I mean? They be doing the
We are
worst.
polluted and got all this.
You know,
all
right
these
there,
factories
what's
and-
that? They still be burning. They bury all the trash right there, right off 55.
I don't know.
In
what
Parker,
that
right?
is.
No, right here by Deptford, where the hill is.
Oh, of course.
Down that
right in
long
Deptford.
street. Yeah, right there. And nothing but field right there. They drive the trucks right up in the field. You see the trucks turn around, dump the trash, and then that's nothing but a big trash burial right there off of 55.
That's
And
crazy.
they just dump it there. They actually put a whale there that was found in the dead whale that was in Atlantic City. They took
What?
the whale on the crane, took it over there, and dumped that joint right there.
What?
Word up. Just put it right there. But we don't pay attention to it.
I definitely. If you would never said that, I would have not known. We
But
out here
that's how
burning
much
whales.
that we just don't even be paying
I wouldn't
attention to
known that
nothing.
right
Peter,
really,
Peter,
that be
did you hear
happening.
that? Peter, we got any activists from Peter activists? Go and raise some. Can I say hell?
Yeah.
Oh,
say
go
that.
and raise some hell. They are out here burning whales. the dolphins gonna be
They
next.
went and
Go
got that
out
big
here.
old whale on that crane and took it and just dumped it over that joint.
Oh,
And
that's
just
crazy.
dumped it right in there. Boom. I was like, y'all wildin'. And they don't care.
Don't care
They
at
don't
all.
care.
Don't care.
Yeah, so
Because
what-
it's all the money. I guarantee you that whale was probably $1 million for them that day.
Probably was.
God.
They probably took whatever they needed from whatever they could get, skin wise and everything. And that was somebody's whole year, guaranteed.
Wow. Well,
Did we even
we
take
went
a
a whole
break?
hour with
We
no
did?
break. Yeah, pretty much. And I think we had a good show. We getting a lot of people over here responding.
See,
which is
my
good.
notebook come in handy.
Somebody wrote
The
poor,
golden-
poor
golden-
whales. Yo, they in the conversation. Poor whales. Who that? Who this? Poor whales. Who that?
Oh man, one of the deacons at my mom's church. He has no sense, none whatsoever. Peter, we ain't say that. don't blow our page up saying we whale haters. We telling you, go get them people so they can stop burning the whales, because you know what's gonna be next: the sea lions and the dolphins.
Right. Yeah, and then another thing, remember that's why they said so many of the kids in Camden got the asthma, because right there in Camden they actually burn a lot of trash right there in that big spot. You be seeing the smoke coming up every time we ride in Camden. I show you, all they do is burn that stuff. You know what I mean? You take your trash there, they burn it, and then it just hits the air. And that's why they say so many. But notice that's in the city where mostly all the little black kids is at. And then when you turn around, you see all these little black kids with asthma. It's, like you said, it's all designed.
Trying to pollute the air.
That's all they do. So, you know what I mean? And that's a fact. You can say what you want.
Facts.
Because I know I did my research on that situation. But we had a good show.
Definitely did.
I think we had a great show.
Yeah.
So what's happening next week?
Remember, next week we got the guy Rob coming in.
Okay,
but
so
that's gonna be an interview for him with Soul Buck Records and another actress or actor. I think he's bringing in both. And then every third Sunday after that, he'll be bringing in. Well, he might not come, but he's gonna be sending in some people to represent his label and stuff like that. So now,
question: are we going to know ahead of time?
Well, always know. They're going to be giving us their bio and everything like that. So things are official. We're going to keep helping everybody. If anybody got anything going on in the community, let us know.
Definitely let us know.
So we can be present, so we can get out there. I want to start doing some coverage on different events.
And we like to stay busy.
Grand openings,
yeah,
anything.
We like
you know
to stay busy.
Something in the community's going on. We would like to get out there and be a part of it. Whatever it is, we cover all bases with the situation, man. And like I said, I'm Pastor P, man.
It's your boy Mike J.
It's Lily Dane. Who are you pointing at, though?
I was looking at A because I was like, yo, A, we getting ready to get out of here. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
I did too. I was like, so you want A to say his name on the air now?
Hey, time in.
Look. No, how many times have I done that, A, before we leave? And they go act brand new.
Never realized.
They acting brand new. Come on, man.
But you do that first. Then you do that.
Oh, I've never seen you do that.
No, I always give A the end joint. Yo, you
bacon burn.
I thought you wanted A to say his name this time. I was like, all right, we got the
whole
crew tonight.
I'm about to say, H, you gonna say something? You gonna say something? I mean,
your mom said, oh, your mom burnt.
Yeah, Don't. I don't even know.
You burnt.
What she say?
Here. Yeah,
every pastor has 3 closings. Oh yeah, I'm almost done. We out of here before I go.
Right.
Come to PA. We'll come out there. Let us know.
No.
Yeah,
guys, it's Lily Dane. We out of here. We out of here before my mama sucking him into coming.
They told me I would never see the light. I was born by the light. Get it right. I walk the gutter at night like I'm the street light. I brought the word where it's dark at. And so don't put your hands up if you feel that. They hate the prophet, and I don't understand that. How you speak death over me and love God. Hypocrites in the sanctuary, oh my God. You be the hardest ones to understand. I'm still praying for you, I know you don't understand. It's something about his glory.